The Labour Party and Keir Starmer are all over the place when it comes to the political spectrum, as the trade unions who fund the Labour Party are now protesting and going on strike against the Labour Party. What a sad state of affairs in British politics, where the Tory party is not conservative. The Labour Party can't really protect the working classes as they used to, and they can't even get their own act together to keep their own party united with the trade union barons and everybody else, and at the same time the commies and Corbynistas. This is a funny story that Guido found again. The Labour conference is to be deliberately hit by rail strikes in Liverpool so that they could send a message to teach a lesson to Keir Starmer, because he's not left-wing enough. Yeah, that's the problem. That's why Labour is not winning, because it's not left-wing enough. Because people in the country, every time they vote against the Labour Party, they send a clear message to the country that, oh yeah, we want communism. That's why we vote for the Tory party. I'm starting to believe that. But the sad thing here is that you had the TSSA and the activists and the members coming out to say that we will be standing on our picket line in Liverpool and will be encouraging fellow delegates and Labour MPs to do likewise, so that they can rightly show they stand shoulder to shoulder with those fighting the Tories' cost of living crisis. Okay, this is the cross the line. I be critical of the Tories and the Tory government because they're not even conservative, and there's a lot of issues, and you have to take responsibility when you're in government. But calling it the Tories' cost of living crisis is a bit weird, because I'm not using a Tory line, because the Tories will come out and say, oh yeah, it's a global cost of living crisis. Yeah, EU countries have it, Brexit, Britain has it, America has it. Yeah, obviously, that's obvious. But I'm not even using that line. I'm saying that all countries, both centre-right and centre-left parties, have the problem. Whether it was the Labour Party in power or the Tory party in power, the same thing would happen. Not just short-term cost of living issue, long-term. 5 years ago, 5 years from now, and even right now. Because the system is broken. Everything in America, from the Federal Reserve to the global stage, on a global stage with the IMF, to the European Central Banking System, to the way the consensus works on governance, global governance, is the reason that the new Keynesians destroying the gold standards, going with fiat currency. Everything's controlled from the top, and that's why if one part of the world goes down, the whole thing comes down. And it's a bit weird, but it is the situation we have. So it doesn't matter if it's Starmer, Corbyn, Theresa May, or Boris Johnson, the same stuff will happen. It's a bit hopeless, right? But we can't completely lose the will to live. We have to fight back, because there will be a light at the end of the tunnel, and in a good way, not in a bad way. We will come back and tell you about what's going on in Wales, the fight between parents and Mark Drakeford's government when it comes to the education curriculum, because some dodgy stuff is happening when it comes to the extreme hard left, the liberal regressive gender lobby. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.